Hello, multifaceted being. I have been using that word multifaceted a lot lately, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what it means to me. The first context where I really started thinking about it was in my coaching program, the transformational embodiment method. And in that sense, multifaceted refers to the different layers of our being, which are mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and energetic. And they're often referred to as layers or dimensions, but I like the word facets because it doesn't have a hierarchy. Facets are all different sides of the whole. And in our society, we're very much a mental, cognitive, and also physical oriented. We think things, we plan, we strategize. It's very cognitive based. But all of the facets are very important, and none of them are more important than the others. So I really like this idea of calling us multifaceted beings, in that it honors the fact that we have an energetic system, we have feelings and emotions, and we have a spiritual connection to our highest selves and the collective consciousness. And all of those need to be honored when we are acting in the world. And so that's one sense of multifaceted being. And for me, it has this other meaning, which is kind of like multi-passionate. So I use the word multi-passionate to describe sort of my niche in business and the type of business and myself. But I recently realized multi-passionate also has kind of a business connotation. Like, there are a lot of people who call themselves multi-passionate entrepreneurs, which is pretty much why I adopted that word. I am a multi-passionate entrepreneur. But I'm also starting to think more about this idea of multifaceted as a person, not only meaning the different layers of our being, but also the multifaceted nature of our personalities. So I want to normalize the idea that we do many things. Human beings can excel at many different things, and that we're not meant to pick one thing and do it for our whole lives. Think, pre-industrial revolution, before there was a 40-hour work week, everyone did everything. Being a jack of all trades was completely the norm. You would never expect someone to be only a farmer, only a carpenter, only a sewer, only a, wood carver. People had all kinds of things. Maybe there was one like primarily that paid the bills, but even further back in human history, there wasn't. People would do all kinds of things. They'd follow the seasons and do what needed to be done at a specific time of year. Like, if farmers needed to do a barn raising, they would all get together because they all had some carpentry skills, and they would all help each other. And when one field is ripe, they would all harvest together. And many cultures in the world still participate in this kind of agrarian, pre-industrial lifestyle. And it's totally normal that people have different interests, and there's no wonder at all why people these days have difficulty choosing their career, or choosing what to do, choosing how they're going to spend 40 hours of their week, like behind a desk doing the same thing over and over. So that's my other sense of when I use the word multifaceted beings. It's also honoring that, like, multi-dimensions of our personality. We can like being out in the woods and foraging, and we can like dressing up and feeling girly, and we can like doing, spreadsheets and enjoy, I don't know, data management or whatever. And we can also enjoy digital painting. And, society has tried to stuff us in this box where we think that we're not allowed to do those things. That we have to pick one and be really, really amazing at it. And that's just not true. We can enjoy doing all of those things. We can be good at them or we can be bad at them. And that doesn't have any bearing on, their worth in our lives. Like the value that we get out of doing those things that light us up, that interest us. Even if we only do it for a short time, just because we wanted to try it. So I just want to say, honor your multifaceted self and try all the things you want to try. Do all the things you want to do. And don't feel like you have to be put in a little box of doing just one thing or having just one label. And in not feeling restricted as to what I can include in my business or not, I've opened up more streams of income. I'm bringing more facets of myself into my brand. And I started working with this idea back in the fall of last year, and I've been enjoying so much more outdoor time. I've had so much more fun getting outside and enjoying life than I did before. And I feel like I have a lot of that freedom now that I wanted. And as far as the logistics of the things that I thought I needed to feel free, like tons of money and travel time and end of the pandemic and whatever, I need those logistics less now, and I feel more like, well, those will come because now I am operating at that level of freedom already. So the things that bring more freedom will come to me. If you would like to explore the transformational embodiment method more in your life, I am doing coaching now. It's not only transformational embodiment method. I include other modalities and bring also a business background to it. So being an entrepreneur is one of the main ways that you can embody freedom by creating multiple streams of income with things that you love to do. So if you would like some help and guidance with that, I am a soon to be accredited transformational embodiment method coach. And I am already a brand and web designer and can consult with all kinds of online business strategy and social media and all of that. So feel free to reach out if you'd like some more information about how we can work together.